smashing the mold, bold and unapologetic hearts of gold. In every town, stories unfold. Unity's fire cannot be controlled. Breaking chains and smashing the mold, bold and unapologetic hearts of gold. In every town, stories unfold. Unity's fire cannot be controlled. TNR setting the stage, passion and fury breaking the cage. Love, acceptance, they rage. In the heart of each town they engage. Crowds scream in a symphony, wrestlers move with destiny. Circles of life in unity, every grapple a jubilee. Heroes and villains clash and rise, in the ring meet destinies. Surf behind their fearless eyes, love and strength in disguise. TNR setting the stage, passion and fury breaking the cage. Love, acceptance, they rage. In the heart of each town they engage. TNR setting the stage, passion and fury breaking the cage. Love, acceptance, they rage. In the heart of each town they engage.
And welcome to Inside TNR with your host, none other than the Rob Father itself. Coming to you tonight. First off, I want to start off tonight. I got something I want to say. It's just going to be off script a little bit. This is me coming to you as a TNR owner. My heart for TNR, our hearts are going out to two people in the family. Lance Boudreaux, he lost a good family member in his life. So I'd like for y'all to all say a prayer for Lance Boudreaux. And then tomorrow, Brandon Blaze, our referee, will be laying his father to rest tomorrow. So y'all say a good prayer for him also. So I'd like to see in the comments tonight, hashtag Brandon and hashtag Lance. Let's lift them up tonight, guys, because they really need it. Let's get on with the show. Let me introduce y'all to one of my co-hosts. None other than, I don't know why, but Logan Light himself. How you doing tonight, Logan?
Disheartened after this past Saturday, but I'm here.
But you're here, right? Hi, Danny. Well, Logan, I guess me and you are the co-host of the show tonight, but I hate to tell you this. You're in trouble tonight.
Oh.
Because none other than my special co-host, none other than Mr. 99% himself.
No.
That is right. How are you, Mr. 99%?
I'm living large, man. What's wrong, Logan? Did you come up short again?
Yeah, thanks to Tim Hansen. I mean, I won that match, technically.
Always got to blame it on somebody, don't you, Logan?
I got hit in the head with a championship again.
It's always Rob Father. It's a common thing. Every single time one of these guys happens to lose, it's like, it's blame it on whoever. It's your fault. Get better. Just get better.
That's right. Hi, Serena. I know you don't,
Hello, Serena.
You want to call me a whiny crybaby. That's okay. I'm going to cry all I can, cheat how I can, win how I can. I don't care.
Hey, Rob, do we really have to put Erica Black's comments on the screen? I mean, that just makes me sick.
No, I don't have to put her up tonight. We don't even have to put her up there tonight. So, Yeah. Tick tock. I hear you. Well, here's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about the results from BUNKHUSE BRAWL back on May 17th.
Ooh.
So, hey, that was a heck of a show, guys. I'm telling y'all.
I got the benefit of watching that from a distance over the internet on some of the highlights, and absolutely insane.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
I may not like everybody in that match, but let me tell you something. Mad respect to anybody except for that guy right up there, if they were ever in that match.
That's right. That's right. So let's get on with the first match. Let's Man, there you have it. Two women, two rising stars in the women's division. That was the very first match in TNR history. Right there, May 17th.
Impressive, actually, very impressive, very impressive.
It was.
I see good things, coming for them women. What do you think, Logan?
I think both of them have a bright future within TNR. I think that there's plenty of open doors for both of these women in the women's division. As we saw, Abby Grace is number one contender for the women's championship technically right now. If I'm not mistaken, that was for number one contendership.
It was.
Correct?
You are correct.
So,
Allie, you got to look out. Allie, they're gunning for you.
Yeah. Like Allie's basically put on notice now because she's got Hayden Rose coming after her. Now she's got Abby Grace, and she's got the backing of the QWO. And then there's Maddie Bug Hansen that's just chomping for her opportunity.
Yeah, here you see it in the comments right over here. Abby says that title will be mine, and then Allie says, "I'm not scared."
I don't think you're going to scare Allie Savage. Allie Savage has been in some big time matches, and then if you look at her affiliation, of course, with who she's been around and with, and all of that, and then you have obviously Maddie, who's got the Hanson legacy behind her, the pedigree. I mean, it's going to be a tall order for Abigail. I mean, she's around. I hate to say it, the QWO led by Ray and Daddy Shane and Triple J. I mean, all three of those guys, you'll hardly ever hear me say a good word about them, but you can't take away from the fact that they are accomplished, especially Ray, 20+ year veteran in the business. It's going to be interesting. Abigail's coming on. That first match looked great to me.
Yes.
I'd like to say, I would like to say really bad things, but unbelievably to a lot of people.
Unfortunately, do we have to even let this guy be a part of this? I mean,
I'm going to call it like I see it, and I think there's a bright future in there for Abigail. I don't agree with some of the action she's taken over the last couple of months. I think she's making a grave mistake, but hey, it's what she wants to do, and if she feels like that can better her career, absolutely, I guess go for it. But it's a tough division, very tough.
It is.
I mean, the name escaped me, and I don't know why. I've got a lot on my mind coming up, in the next couple of weeks. But the affiliation with Archer. I mean, you think about that. Rawfather and Logan Archer has been around too. And obviously, Allie's going to learn a lot from Archer. This is going to be great. I mean, it's worth the price of admission just to see the women's division.
And look here. You got one right here. Gosh, she's just around the corner from getting close to being ready.
Oh, man, the women's division is You don't see it a lot at the indie circuit, especially around Arkansas. So what TNR is doing in their women's division is remarkable. And by the way, Logan, that guy right over there is one spearheading the project. So you can give him his
That's right.
whatevers.
So let's move on to the next match. Speaking of Daddy Shane, here's Daddy Shane. Wow, there you have it. Shane picks up the victory with that. I don't know what you call that. I mean, hippie doo dah ray move. I don't know.
I mean, I know what you call it in the major leagues, but for Shane, I have no idea.
I mean,
Wow.
99%. What would you call that move?
Innovative for sure. Innovative for sure. I tell you, you watch that match, and as much as I despise the QWO, again, you can't take away from. I mean, I have known Shane for years, up and down the roads, up the road there in Tuckerman. Um, I watched Shane kind of break into it, and I mean, the guy is absolutely. You got to call a spade a spade. The guy's really resilient, and he's little, and he's got the MMA background. So, my hat's off to him. Hats off to him. It's a great match. I don't know what you would call that move. I wouldn't want to be in that move. I promise that.
No, I wouldn't want to take the finish of that. I mean,
No.
I'd like to see
wouldn't wanna do
Logan could take it. Logan could take it. That would be awesome.
Logan can have all that he wants.
I mean, I've taken my fair share of cutters, but I'll pass on that.
Yeah, I would too. But that was kind of an innovative cutter that I haven't seen around these areas yet. I mean, that's something you could say about Shane. I'm not 99% down there. I don't like the QWO. Y'all know I got problems with QWO. They took my daughter away from me. I don't like them. But the one thing you can say about them, they're always pulling something out of the back of their butts that you've never seen. And that's what makes it exciting. You know? So that's what makes it very exciting.
I mean, I'll tell you this, Rob Father, you tell me any, and it's not a knock, because, hey, wrestling in Arkansas, if any company succeeds, it's just a bonus for everybody. But you tell me where you're going to see that type of action, whether it be TNR or WWP. And if you're not at either one of the shows, and if you're not at Locked and Loaded this coming Saturday, I don't know where in the hell else you'd want to be.
I don't know either. But let's move on to the next match. I'm pretty sure that this one over here in the corner over here is really going to like this one. Looking at it. Look at it. Looking at it. Doing it, prove. All day, every day. Man, am I a genius or what, Mr. 99?
Shut up, Rob. Oh.
Yes.
I have a question. So Logan, I see number one. I'm watching these highlights. You put your hands on Maddie, then you try to kick her in the face there, hanging off the edge of the ring, and then you attack her. You run. It was your own fault. You ran straight into a title belt. You didn't see it. You shouldn't have tried to attack her. That's crazy. How could you blame the Hansons for that loss? That was all on you.
I'm going to tell you what, Mr. 99%.
That's
The
all.
Hansons have been screwing me since I lost that championship. My tights were pulled the first time. I let it be bygones, be bygones. Big thing about respect. He's trying to educate me. I thought he's like, maybe the wiser man won in that match. We come back around to Pride, where he let me take the brutality of the Boudreaux brothers, refused to tag in, then attacked me after that match. Then we get to Bunkhouse Brawl. He uses his daughter to win by nefarious means yet again. I wouldn't put my hands on a woman. People, my fans know that I wouldn't put my hands on a woman. But Tim wants to talk about respect. I'm beginning to realize that maybe he has none for this younger up-and-coming generation, while I have all the respect for the veterans of this industry that has paved the way for us.
Man.
Hey, if I move my camera around.
Yeah, I thought I was hearing something. I don't know.
Well, I was going to ask if I like scan my camera around the office, if y'all can find that box of tissues, I'll send it to you, Logan. I'm looking for it for you.
I mean,
are you okay? Are you okay?
Logan, are you good? I mean,
I'm not done with Tim. I'm not.
I don't think he's done with you either. But I just want to know if you're okay.
No, Serene, you was talking about me a while ago being a crybaby. I mean, Allie's saying it pretty good right here. You know. Anyway, move on to the
Godfather, if you zoom in on Logan's forehead, I think you can see the word champion imprinted in there.
Yeah, I believe I do. Let's move on to the next match.
Ref, come on! Just tap. It can be all over the place. There you go. Look in. Yeah, that's exactly what.
You know what? I think you talk too much about not getting my
Well, there you have it. Allie retains. Unfortunately, you know, if it probably wasn't for Abby saving the day there, that Hayden Rose would probably be worse off than what she is.
More than likely.
But unfortunately, I can tell you this: Hayden Rose will not be here Saturday, June the 7th. She is out of commission. So you girls better watch out. Allie's not playing around.
And I saw something in that match. I go back to that video that that had shown up on the TNR page, where Hayden Rose was very confident in what she was going to do. And Logan, I'm not a competitor. I'm not a competitor, and I make no bones about it. I've gotten in the ring and have paid for some of my actions, you know. So I can't nothing be said about that. But there's a big difference between talking and doing. And you can talk all you want to, and you can say what you got to say. Cause behind that camera, you know, you can be a bad, mofo. But you get in that ring, and you deal with someone like Ali Savage, who is a savage, and we saw that. I mean, you think about typical uh, women's wrestling, whether it be on like the larger companies. I mean, that right there was brutal, and that was just downright no, just disregard for nothing. And I liked it. I enjoyed watching it, but yeah, I just I think Hayden Rose may have talked a little too much in that. I mean, and she's going to have to go back to the drawing board in this division, especially again with the up and comers like Maddie and Abby joining the ranks. It's tough stuff.
It's tough.
I will have to unfortunately agree with you on that. Everyone has a plan.
There you have Hayden in the comments.
I was gonna say everyone has a plan till they get punched in the face, but I believe Hayden had a plan even if she got punched in the face by Allie. I fully believe that in the long run of things, Hayden could have had the match won if it would have went a little bit different. I feel for Hayden. I feel bad that Allie went to the lengths that she did.
Wait a minute, Logan. I don't mean to cut you off. Breaking news right here. The Boudreaux brothers have finally got released from jail. In case y'all didn't know, but the Boudreaux brothers went to jail at Hayes in Arkansas this past weekend. I guess the Bella girl got them out. She said she was asking for some money. So I guess they got him out of jail. So Lance, I'm glad you got out of jail. So.
As I was saying, I believe Hayden. I feel for Hayden on what happened. I think Allie went to despicable lengths at the end. She could have just let it lie. She won. Fair and she had the match won. She won. She kept the title. There's no need to try to break someone's ankle like that. There's no
Absolutely
need.
There is. It's called teaching them a lesson.
Here's
Here's the thing, Logan. Let me give you some advice. on how you can get further in your career, it's the same thing me and the Rob Father have talked about, and that is win at any cost.
That's
Because
right.
guess what? You got to win, and you know what? You
Whatever
prove a
it takes.
point. You if you break their leg off and you autograph it and hand them back to them, it's called proving a point. See, it's called toughness. You got to learn that, Logan. You'll figure it out one day, kid.
I have learned that. It's called when I push my knee so far into their jaw, their teeth are shoved down their throat.
Oh, we got to make a tooth comment. We all know that Ray knocked mine out years ago. We got to go there. I get it, Logan. I get it.
That's okay. I don't have any either, Brad. But nobody knocked mine out. But I don't have any either.
Well, me and Ray kind of got into it years ago, but that's a different story.
That's a different story. Look at here. Blake Chambers. Rob Father deserves jail after ripping my Cody Hayes sign. that's the best. That's the best moment of the night. Ripping that stupid sign at Hayes in Arkansas that Cody had.
I guess did you rip the Cody Hayes sign,
Oh,
Rob Father?
ripped it plumb up into pieces, bro.
Remind me, I'm going to give you a $500 check for that. That's
Thank
amazing.
you, sir. I appreciate
That's awesome.
Yes,
I
sir.
love
did
it.
do that. Yes. So
I love it.
he says that was a good sign. No, it's a good sign now.
The best Cody Hayes sign is the ripped in half Cody Hayes sign.
So there you go. Well, let's talk about this match right here. Look, glitch there in the programming. So anyway, Cody Hayes come up with a win, defending his social media title against them guys. So
Good on Cody Hayes.
hey,
He's still
what? Cody Hayes is improving. He's improving a lot. I can say he's improving a whole bunch.
You talk about Cody Hayes, the social media champion, a huge voice for wrestling and especially at TNR and WWE. So you got to give the look. You go into a wrestling match, you win it. I'm going to give you your props. I'm going to give you your props. I don't have to like you, but I will respect that you got a victory. And I will say that Cody Hayes is one of those guys on the radar, Rob Father, that maybe there's a little conversion that we could do, get him on the right side of things. He's a great talent. Still working on that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I was at Hazen in this past weekend, which we'll that show is on YouTube already. You can go back and watch it. And I gave him a whooping that his mama should have gave him a long time ago.
He also gave you a whooping that your mama should have gave you, but I digress.
Cut him off. Cut him off.
I'm telling you, I'm fixing to mute him. That's what I'm gonna have to do, I guess.
Hey, what did they say here lately, Rob Father? Fake news. Fake news.
That's right, fake news. So we had 2 more great matches there that night, but we don't have any highlights from them. One of them was a tag team gauntlet match, which consisted of the Toxic Twins, Blazing Cajuns, can't even remember the rest of the True Havoc, and who?
Boudreaux?
Yeah, the Boudreaux. I already said the Boudreaux, the Blazing Cajuns.
Oh, did you?
But anyway, it was for the number 1 contendership. And the Blazing Cajuns come out on top on that. So, they won the number 1 contendership. But the match of the night, and the match was really so gruesome and so long. There was a lot of highlights in it that we just just couldn't pick one spot to do highlights. So everybody knows it was the very first time that TNR had a death match in the building. And lo and behold, it was supposed to have been me, Archer, and Christian Cross. And unfortunately, everybody knows last week I was hurt. I was injured. I was unable to compete in the death match. So I got a good replacement in Josh Cross. And it was them three versus TJ Murphy, Ray Ivy, and Triple J.
Do we mention that the stipulation was that if your replacement Josh Cross got pinned, you lost commissionership?
Well, yeah, so this is what I'm getting to till your loudmouth has to open up. So let's listen to this.
Hey guys, what's up? TJ Murphy here. June the 7th, coming up this weekend. It's locked and loaded, Leechville, Arkansas. And I got a big surprise. Come Saturday night, I will be introducing the new TNR commissioner. And boy, is it going to be a surprise to a lot of people. You know, Rob Father lost his commissionership at the last show. Give me the right to hire whoever I wanted to for commissioner. So if y'all want to know who it is, stay tuned. Come out to Lock and Loaded this Saturday night, 211 11th Street at Leechville, Arkansas. We'll see y'all there.
Put that sign back up. I seen it, Mr. 996. Put it back up.
I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
Yeah, put it back up. I seen it. Put it back up. Yes, most definitely. And I want to apologize. It was Big Al and DDK. I'm sorry, DDK. My mind went blank. Sorry, I didn't have it in front of me. DDK and Big Al was in there as well in that deal. Yeah, son. No, your dad was really injured.
Logan, I'm seeing a little. I'm seeing something in your eyes over there, Logan. Are you the new commissioner that we don't know about? What's happening here?
I am not at liberty to disclose any information.
Okay.
Well, look, so I want to tell y'all what we're fixing to talk about now. We're going to talk about this right here. Lock and Loaded coming up this Saturday, June the 7th at Leechville, Arkansas. Doors will open at 6. Now listen up, people. Special start time of 6:30, not 7. The show will start at 6:30. And just so y'all know, I'm not the commissioner anymore. So I get match cards sent to me now that I have no clue what's even going on, no clue who's facing who, no clue what match cards they're putting out. So this is all from the new commissioner that I have no clue who it is.
Okay? And see, that's a travesty. That's a travesty that you, sir, aren't in on the loop on that.
I'm not in the loop, but hey, I take my losses. I lost the match. Josh Cross got pinned. It happens. It's okay. So,
Can I say something, though, in your defense, Rob Father? You called me right before the Bunkhouse Brawl, and we tried. I even paid that doctor to try to let you in that match, and he wouldn't let you. Because his exact quote was, he was scared that you were going to destroy everybody. So he did that. They took you out of that match for the safety of all the other competitors. I'm just saying.
That's right. So, first thing it's got on the list, here you go. We were just talking about the women's division earlier. So here's what the new commissioner says we're going to do. It's going to be Maddie Bug Hansen, Abby Grace, versus Ali Savage for the TNR Women's Heavyweight Champion.
Now
What do you
that's a
guys think about
dynamic.
that?
That is a dynamic there because you got two competitors that have recently faced off against each other. And you got Ali Savage. Man, my money would go on Ali Savage, but I don't know. That's oof.
I mean, we're not playing Steiner maths here. Each woman only has a 33 and a third percent chance of winning.
Listen at the genius over there with all the mathematical.
He must have
figures.
Google or something. Did you Google that? There's no way
No.
you came up with that on your own.
I am a college graduate, thank you.
Look,
Abigail
cereal
Smith will be
boxes don't
heard.
count. Hey, you can get a certificate in a cornflakes box, Logan Light. We get it.
Well, I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you what. I'm kind of like Mr. 99%. I'm gonna have to go with Ali Savage on that match. You know, I just think Ali Savage is gonna have the upper hand on both of them. They're both.
Does that come down to experience?
That's
That's
what
where
I'm
I'm
gonna
at.
base it on. I'm gonna base it on experience. That Ali's got more experience than they do in the ring. You know,
I would have to say it's going to come down to experience as well, though. The experience is going to have the edge in that match.
But it does bring up
we'll
an
see.
interesting point. Logan is correct, obviously. I mean, the thing is Ali Savage could literally lose the title and not even be involved in the ending of that match.
That's right. You're 100% right there, Mr. 99%. So, and the next match we're going to talk about is right here. It will be the Untouchables in Tim Hansen and the Rob Father taking on the Family Affiliated. Boys, let me tell you something. I've been in the ring with them twice. 2 times. The first time, we went with time limit draw. Second time, they got the pin. They got the win. So I'm looking for revenge this time.
I think Rob Father, third time's a charm here. I think, and it's not because we got a little alliance going here at all, Rob Father. But I really, you got yourself, Tim Hansen. These guys are traveling from a little ways away, so they're going to be tired. Going to be a little bit.
Right. I'm hoping to kind of
they're
have
good.
a lag, jet lag.
Yeah.
That's what I kind
And
of hope.
besides that, as good as they are, y'all are still better.
That's right. I think so too. I see in the comments here, everybody's pulling for the Family Affiliated.
Well, the comments, Rob Father, we should drug test every single one of those comments.
I think we are too. I really do. I think we are to do every one of them.
You should not internet and do illicit narcotics. It doesn't work out for you.
No, it does not. So,
let's get Logan. I'm dying to hear your opinion, and if you just want to make it short, because I hate to hear your voice, just say that the Family Affiliated is going to win, because that's where you couldn't. Even though in your heart of hearts, Logan, you know for a fact that man on that screen beside you is the premier wrestler, and he's an amazing star. You can't find it in your heart to give him the credit he deserves. So you're going to go with the Family Affiliated. So tell me why.
You know what? I'm going to shock you. I will give Rob the credit he deserves.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because he is Island Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Did I hear that right?
Him the credit
Can
he
we
deserves
rewind that?
as my
Wow.
Unified Northeast Arkansas Openweight Championship. But the Family Affiliated also has their own tag goals. They are an established tag team. I don't remember seeing Rob or Tim tag before. Now, just like the women's match, this is going to come down to experience. Who's got more experience in the tag division? Who can work better as a tag team? Who can be more fluid as a tag team? As someone that's been in the tag division, that's what it ends up boiling down to. Is what team works better together? What team has the better tag team dynamic, the better tag team chemistry? Can it be Tim and Rob with their combined experience as solo wrestlers, or will it be the family affiliated and their combined experience as tag team wrestlers? It's a toss-up. It really is.
You see that, Mr. 99%. You see that, right?
Yeah, I see it.
I'm about to go off script, but I'm gonna go. Calm down.
Hey, Rob, remember the plan. We got it. We're cooking. We're cooking. Logan, did you really? That was the most backhanded comment I've ever heard. You're gonna give the man Rob Father credit, but then go, well, they got the. I mean, look, what do you think you're on ESPN? You're breaking down the game there, game day. It's easy. Tim Hansen, Rob Father. Put it. Where's the? Let me get give me the commissioner. He can disguise his voice or her voice, whatever. And I'll just tell him, look, he needs to make another match graphic that says winner, Rob Father and Tim Hansen. Mark it down. This isn't some spoiler alert because it's the wrong company. This is the bold, hard truth. Rob Father and Tim Hansen all day on the front page. Boom. Finished, done, see it. Over.
Wow. My own son, that's all the way in Louisiana, says it's going to be a draw. No, I don't think so. I'm going to make sure it ain't a draw.
Nah.
Man, so I got another one let's talk about. This one here is interesting. Locked and loaded match. It's called Lockout for the heavyweight championship. Now, you notice that up there, Mr. 99%? There's two blinked kind of outline of people up there. You see that, right?
I see it.
Now, I want to go back and show you something. See this? Who's on that flyer right there in the corner behind Tim?
Do I have to say his name?
Why I don't understand why the commissioner puts you even on the flyer. Because
I don't either.
Logan, you're not even in the main event of that match.
I was that close to that main event. I had Outsider in my sights. I had that knee trigger, V trigger, whatever people call it, locked
Let's pull
and
that
ready
up
to
again.
unload.
So you got Lance, you got Archer, and you got Ray, and you got the Outsider. So what this match is four opponents will be shackled to each pole. There's 4 poles. 2 other opponents will start in the ring. Every 90 seconds. Now, let me rephrase this. The guys that are on the outside of the ring cannot be touched by the other 2 guys that are inside the ring. Nor can the 4 guys on the outside of the ring touch the 2 guys on the inside of the ring. Or they're automatically disqualified. So every 90 seconds, we're going to put the 4 names in a hat that is shackled to the pole. We're going to draw that name out. And whoever's name we draw out, that's who's going to get released. That's going to go who's going to get unlocked. Until all 6 competitors are in the ring. Then it's anything goes. And then it starts elimination from there. So, with that being said, there will be the reason why we are starting at 6:30. So, Logan, you got your ears on over there? You might want to
put your ears on.
them out real good. There will be a battle royal at 6:30. The winner of that battle royal will get another spot in the lockout match. Okay, but now here's the kicker. That's only 1 spot. There's 2 spots to fill, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if everybody remembers the stipulation of the death match. If I agreed to take the death match, yes, if I lost commissionership. But I put in the clause, if I happen to lose, I get to stick 1 person in the lockout match for the heavyweight title. So would y'all like to hear who I'm sticking in that match?
I would love to.
I'm sure you would love to, wouldn't you, Logan? Would you
Yeah.
like me to tell you?
I would love
Man,
to know.
he's the best guy in the business right now. He's the most talented guy in the business right now.
You're getting in that match?
And you'll know come June 7th. Show up Saturday night, see who it is.
Well, Rob Father, you just described yourself. Are you in that match?
No, I'm not in the match. I'll go ahead and tell you, it ain't me.
Oh, well, the way you were talking, I thought it was you.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
sorry.
I was trying to talk myself up, but no, it's not me. So,
Well,
Ron-
Logan, it seems like you got a lot of going into this one here Saturday.
wait a minute. Let's go back here, Mr. 996. Read this comment.
Cheating yet again. What are you even talking about? Oh,
So-
she's saying you're cheating.
I'm cheating by making because I get to enter one person into that match.
Okay, leave that up there. Put that back up there for just 1 second. So let's translate this. So you're cheating yet again. That tells me, Rob, that Erica realizes just how great you are and how smart you are and how attuned to the business you are. That she's literally saying that whoever you put in there is going to win it. So she just admitted openly on chat that she secretly thinks you're the greatest thing ever, Rob. Father.
That's right.
Thank you,
She sure
Erica.
did.
We appreciate you so much. Appreciate it. Now
And-
back to you, Logan.
look here.
You got a lot on your mind there, don't you?
You know, Rob,
Logan, does this make you mad right here? Look at this, Logan.
That would be great. That would be awesome.
Boy, could that
I want to
happen?
thank you for making that bet. I want to thank the commissioner for making that battle royal. I want to thank you for bringing it to my attention right here, because I'm going to be the first one to tell the whole world, the whole TNR fan base, that I'm going to be the first one in that battle royal, and I'm going to repeat what I did in Blazing and Hazing.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you hear that, Brad? Did you hear that? Hold on. What?
Here at Robertson Brothers Furniture, we have specials going on year-round, like the Speed Queen washer and dryer that brings the quality of commercial laundry to your home, both built to last 25 years. Need a new mattress? Take advantage of our deals on your favorite brands like Sealy, Tempur-Pedic, and Stearns & Foster. We have the widest selection of Lazy Boy recliners in stock with over 300 chairs available. So take the short drive to save huge at Robertson Brothers Furniture in Leachville and tell them Forrest sent you.
Man, was we talking about something when we got a commercial break there?
I thought that was the greatest commercial ever, and the fact that it cut him off. Hey, whoever's running our commercials at TNR and inside TNR, give them a raise.
I need to give them a raise. I'm telling you, I really do. So, guys, what we've been talking about is Lock and Loaded. So this Saturday, June the 7th, 211th Street, Leachville, Arkansas. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show will start at 6:30. Repeat that again. Show will start at 6:30.
Come out. Hey, be there at 6:30, the Battle Royal, to watch Logan Light be the first one in the Battle Royal and also the first one out.
Oh, Logan, I forgot to tell you this, Logan. I'm going to go ahead and give you a little insight on something, okay? There's somebody going to be in that battle royal that you really hate. Somebody really does despise of you. That called me himself and said, hey, I heard this was going on. He says, can I come and be in this battle royal? I said, look, I'm not the commissioner no more. I said, you're going to have to call TJ Murphy. I said, because I can't tell you yes or no anymore. So then he calls TJ Murphy, I guess, because guess what? He's in the battle royal too. And I'm going to let you think on that for the week and see if you can figure out who's coming to get you, buddy. Oh, I just love my job.
Hey, Rob Father, I know it's a TNR show, but I did want to remind everybody listening that he'll probably have some analysis on what he witnessed online, because I know he showed up down there a couple of times. But everybody tune in to Papa Dink the 11th.
Yes, Papa
Double
Dink.
J is going to be on there. Long time in the business. Very insightful, and regardless of what me and him might have going on, it's going to be well worth the listen. And then especially you can celebrate another disappointment by Logan Light on the 7th by listening to Double J on the 11th on Papa Dink. Logan, I'm
Right.
sorry. I'm sorry. You won't be the
Hey,
first eliminated.
hey,
You'll
let
be
me
the
go ahead and
second.
say this. Let me go ahead and say this. Tomorrow night on Papa Dink, it is none other than the Legacy Hansons themselves, Tim and Maddie Bug, tomorrow night.
God, I can't wait for that. Logan, can we have a watch party, me and you? That'd be fun.
Hey, I
That'd be
think we
great.
all three need to have a watch party with Logan. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Logan, hey, Logan, hold on. Logan, I'm gonna tell you something. I know you don't probably know what this is. This right here, it's blank, right? This is a pen. When you're watching Papa Dink tomorrow in the Hansons, just take notes. It'll help you out tremendously.
So here it is. Serena's telling us. Double J is next week at 8 Eastern on Papa Dinks. So that is 8 Eastern. That is 7 our time. 7
And
our
I've got
time.
plenty of pens, Rob Father, for him if he wants to take notes on the Hanson. It might help you this weekend.
It might do it.
Lots of notes. I mean, it may make you from first to the second eliminated, but hey, that's an improvement.
All I know is that it's WrestleMania season, or our version of WrestleMania season. And when the lights are on brightest, lightning strikes. the
Here we
hardest.
go.
Man. Well, let's talk
Everyone
about
in
this then. Let's talk about this then.
Okay.
It's up and coming up.
Yeah.
It's Pride Month. Pride Bowl 2. Saturday,
You want to
June
know
14th.
something I noticed this, Rob Father? Look at that. Put that back up real quick. Guess who's in front of you, Logan, as always?
Tim Hansen himself.
Oh,
That's bad.
Logan.
That's bad, Logan. And
Logan,
then
I
we
don't
got
know.
coming. Then we got coming June
Big show.
21st. Look at here, right here. The Superstars of OVW be live at the Greene County Fairgrounds at the BC Lloyd Building.
That is going to be that right there. I mean, you think about what's going to happen at the Greene County Fairgrounds in a 2-week time period. Pride Bowl 2 and then the OVW show. Man, what did that is Paragould, Arkansas even deserve to have that
I
type
don't
of
know.
quality?
Do they?
Of course it does. Of course it does.
Not only are we going to do a cash flow seminar. So if you're a wrestler and you're watching this and you want to do the seminar, right there it is. You just sign up, inquire his Facebook message, NAW, Northeast Arkansas Wrestling, or you can contact me, or you can contact TJ Murphy. So, a lot of stuff going on around. Like I said, if you're not right here this Saturday night, 6 o'clock when the doors open, and get you a front row seat to the most entertaining action that you're going to see in one night, we call this our WrestleMania show. This is our biggest show of the year. This is where everything unfolds. This is where new stories begins. This is where old stories ends. Could we wind up with a new champion? Could the Rob Father lose his Buffalo Island title? Could
No.
the O lose their tag team titles? Yes, I hope. Could TJ Murphy, could the Rob Father attack him there? Who knows? Could happen. Could me and Tim Hansen beat the family affiliated? Who knows? You won't know unless you show up at Leachville, Arkansas this Saturday night, 6 o'clock. General admission $10, VIP 15.
I mean, you think about what TNR has done in a few short weeks. You have Locked and Loaded coming up, and that match, that's insane. Chains. I mean, it's like I guess TNR's version of what? Elimination Chamber.
Kind of like the
Something you don't want to
Elimination
miss.
Chamber. That's right.
And then
Something
you
don't
just
wanna miss.
before that.
It's going to be a career-altering match, is what it's going to be.
Too bad yours won't be altered, but good point.
That's right. Good point. But Hey,
Hey, Bunkhouse Brawl of the a couple of weeks ago. I mean, God, I don't know. Other than WWP and TNR, where else would you want to be?
that's right. Where else could you want to go? You
Logan,
know,
what does that look for? Are you upset?
Logan,
Do I
are
need
you mad?
do I need to
No, I'm
apologize?
focused this weekend. I'm focused for this weekend.
Logan, I'm sorry.
Logan, what else you got to say?
If you're not
Thank you to our incredible sponsors of TNR Championship Wrestling. We'd like to give a huge shout out to Tony Crowell Farm Bureau, Orr Tire, Wood Construction, Monette Feed, Trinity Flooring, Robertson Brothers Furniture, McFarland Pharmacy, Vineyard Plus, Farmers Market, and Faith Funeral Home. These amazing businesses help make what we do possible. Be sure to check them out and show your support to those who support us. Together, we make the community stronger. Thank you again to our wonderful sponsors.